Party people in the place to be. Live from 58 Dream Street. We're James with the Games. Hello, happy Saturday evening, everybody. Or, well, evening, depending on where you are. If you're watching this on video on demand, it might not be Saturday at all. But, Saturday evening for me. Streaming at an unusual time today because I had a thing to go to. Friends get married next weekend, so he had his bachelor events today. This is late 30s bachelor events, so nothing too untoward. We went golfing, so I was golfing all day, and then was at dinner. So now here I am, ready for some Pool of Radiance. The rest of them are all out on a party boat now. That's because when Danielle and I went to get our tickets for the party boat, it turned out there was only one ticket left on the party boat. And so, she's going to take it and I'm not. I'm the designated driver. So now I'm just here. I got a couple hours. Let's play some Pool of Radiance. Episode 17 of our playthrough here. And I don't know how many more episodes we're going to have ahead of us. Presumably some amount. A handful, but perhaps not many more. We're in the hinterlands doing quests, and I'm going to put a pin in the kobold quest for now. Stop the kobolds from allying with Ataraxia because they are very powerful, as we learned last week. It's a gauntlet of 3 battles, and really the really hard thing for me has been the ballista trap that just automatically blasts you in between battle 1 and battle 2. It keeps taking me, like the character named James, out. And then once I'm taken out, well, I can't cast Fireball the next time. So it all goes downhill from there. Hold on, just gotta open up my paratexts here. My manual and my adventurer's journal. And then get the code wheel thing open. I really should have... a wiser person than me would, just not do it today. Be like, I got a thing and now it's late. But I want to play. I really like this game. And especially because, I'm not sure. The wedding's next Saturday. And, I don't know. I'm hopeful I can do, a morning stream. But I'm not 100% sure that I can do that. So what if I have to take a week off next week? I hope I don't. I don't want to take any weeks off. I want to beat this game. Okay, got the little line with the dot on it, kind of like an abstract hat, tiny T, and then the password is dragon. Dragon, excellent. Here we go. Loading up the, oh no. Oh man. Excuse me a moment. I'm going to go to my own YouTube page and remind myself if I went back. I think I went back to town, but I'm not 100% sure what I did at the end last time. So bear with me here. Okay, here I am at the end. Where was I? Was I in Flan? Yes. Okay. It's the A save. Excellent. Okay, that didn't take too long to figure out. Load the A save. Here we are. We're in town. We're all looking good. And so, yeah, a few things on my mind today. Obviously, I need to get experience points. Because what more than anything I could really use, I think, for this this gauntlet of battles against the kobolds is for at least one of my magic users to have a second cast of Fireball. That would be just the thing. But we got to get there. We got to achieve it. So, one thing that occurred to me is that way back, a couple weeks ago, when we did the Valinghen Graveyard, I did it again. I made up a moral test where there wasn't a moral test. There was that Paladin's grave, and I was like, oh, I shouldn't rob the Paladin's grave. Hey, sure, this is Dungeons & Dragons, baby. Rob it, get the treasure and the experience points. There's no, penalty. And also, it just, why is that a moral thing? He's dead. He doesn't need the sword. We're going to use it for good cause. So there's that. And then also, teleporter mazes are obviously a thing that are a convention of the first-person grid-based RPG, dungeon crawler, but also are kind of frustrating. And I think I rushed through the pyramid too quickly when I stumbled into the lair, because the pollution of the river was a pretty big part of the plot here, and it turned out to be a wizard in a pyramid who had his whole like fancy thing set up, like a pollution machine, and he was making mutants. And I didn't get a journal entry out of anywhere. And there was like a little room in his area. Like, what if he has a desk? We can get some lore. But also, maybe there's more treasure that I missed there. And then I got to go off and I got to try to look for the lizardmen. I got to look for the nomads. Because I probably need to finish one of those quests too, to get the experience points we need. But let's find out. Let's do the roll call. Obi-Wan Kenobi is at 61,136 experience points. So he's in pretty good condition here. He's not that close to where we want him to be, but he's getting there. I'm pretty close overall. Let me just scroll down here and remind myself for sure. Oh yeah, geez, level 7 at 70,000. He's probably level 7. We will get Obi-Wan to level 7. The fighter level cap is 8 in this game. I'm not sure we're going to get him to 125,000 experience, but you never know. I mean, keep hope alive. All right. Good stuff. Sir Obi-Wan, Waffle of Syrup. His next level up is to become level 6 magic user. And a level 6 magic user happens at 40,000. So he needs about 3,000 experience, except he's not dual classed. He's multi-classed in 2 classes. I use my technical terms precisely here. And so he gains 1 experience point for every 2 experience points he gets. So he needs just about 6,000. Just a little over 6,000. It's not bad. It's not bad. The Avatar of Britannia. Not quite so close. I'm level 5 and everything. Level 6 for a cleric, though. For a cleric, level 6 is 27,000. Okay, I'm not there yet. But not that far off from starting to get my level 6s. A ways off from my level 6 in magic user, which is the real gold. What we really, really want. But not bad. Okay, a level 5 fighter, Badonka. Well, level 6 fighter is at 35,000. Close, but no cigar. Do I not have any level ups banked? Kateri's at the level cap. Rilu, maybe? A level 8 thief. Maybe I did level up at the end last time. Level 8 thief is 70,000 threshold. 110,000 to become level 9, which is the level cap for thieves. So, no one's got a level up banked. So perhaps... Oh, geez. What I did not do just now was check and see who's encumbered. Forgot all this stuff. Okay. Okay. Well, fortunately, we're here at the shop. So let's go through our stuff in the shop, and then we'll get out there. And we'll have an adventure. Have I ID'd this bow? Probably. Not enough money. Oops. If we all pool our money, will we have enough? If not, I'll sell some of my enormous piles of jewelry. Money is no object in this game. Is a longsword plus 2 anything, really? Maybe. Okay. Can you ID this for me? Can't tell me anything. Okay. If I sold it to you, 12,000... Oh, okay, no. No, I will not be selling you the fine composite longbow. That's too much money. I don't want that much money. It will weigh me down. What about this Vulge? Vulge of +1? What about the Bardish? It's a Bardish of +1. I've been doing Sir Waffle with the pole arms, and he currently has a Spatum of +1. How's that going to stack up? Spadum is 2 to 7 or 2 to 12 against big guys, larger than man size. A Vulge is 2 to 8, 2 to 8, so Vulge isn't better. A Bardish is 2 to 8, 3 to 12. Very slightly better. So we'll sell the Vulge. 1,000 gold pieces. God. Do we have to take the money? Could you not just take it, not weigh us down with money? Hand this off to Survival. And OP1's no longer encumbered. Good enough. Good enough. He'd be even less encumbered if they'd been forced to take that 1,000 gold. Oh, man. Okay. Survival. Unequip your Spitum. And equip your Bardish. And let's get rid of your Spitum. Excellent. I don't need to identify magic user scrolls because Survival is a magic user. He can just look at them. A lot of scrolls. I really ought to start burning through those. But I'm not going to. I'm going to come to the end of the game with a whole lot of items that I never bothered to use. Oh yeah, okay, I remember now. The fine composite longbow is a thing that I was buying literally just because it was a money dump. It's like the most expensive thing I could find. I figured it must be good. Hopefully it is. But okay, got some stuff. I'm not encumbered. Badonka, do you have any stuff? No? Wand of Paralyzation. She can't use that. She should trade it to... Sir Waffle. Why not? Got my own wand of something, I believe. I think I have a wand of some kind. I, being not James the player, but James the character in the party, has a wand of lightning bolt or something. And then just loads of potions, which I really ought to distribute a bit better, like distribute it all. There. That was a small amount of distributing, but it was more than 0. I'll take it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's go back and get our money. Although, wait, hold on. Now am I all crushed? No? Okay, I can move a lot. 12, jeez. I can race across the battlefield, as can Rilu, which makes sense. She's supposed to be the fast one. Oh, excuse me, my telephone is ringing. Hey, one sec. Hang tight, gang. Be right back with you. Oh ho ho! Off the hook for designated driving. I do wish that I was there having fun now. But I also didn't have a ticket, so what can you do? Alright. I'm going to get out of here. Head to the north. Or not to the north. Go to the bay so I can set out from the immediate area of Flam. Alright, we are going to leave. Puts us here, take one step, and then party makes camp. So I can update the B save. And then, hopefully we can at least get to the graveyard without being randomly attacked by 1,000 dragons. We've made it. Into the graveyard. Shouldn't be any combat in the graveyard anymore, because... Oh, for a moment it was like a daytime graveyard. Which would make sense now. Doesn't need to be permanent night. But it's not storming. We didn't get the dreadful message. I haven't looked at my map yet. I think I can find my way directly to where the Paladin was. If my first guess is wrong, I will consult the map. But I think it was... Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Is it this? If it's not... No, this is the vampire. Okay, wait a minute. It's on the other side of this. So I shouldn't have come in the way I came in. I think. I'll consult the map if I need to, which I might, but I don't need to yet. Keep hope alive. Okay. It's also possible it was a one-off, right? I don't think so, because the other time that I was like, oh, I shouldn't steal from these ghosts, I eventually realized that was silly, and I went back and I stole from the ghosts. I didn't even steal. I think the ghosts were encouraging me to take it. Okay. Did I... Oh, no. I think this was the right spot. Okay. I might have lost my chance to rob this guy's grave. Fortunately, this was just one of my revisiting for easy experience ideas. And the other one is about a place that I didn't think I searched thoroughly enough. Not a place where I searched successfully, found the thing I was looking for, and then was like, oh, but is it wrong to take items in a video game? Alright, back out. We will leave. Next, the pyramid, which is also an easy spot to get to. Fingers crossed for a minimum of random battles here. Found a rowboat. Take it to the pyramid. So, I did go back and I rolled some tape, watched some of my previous streams to try to figure out, to try to remember the route. But I'm already a little concerned. Hold on. Alright. If I wrote this down correctly, it's the northmost teleporter, which since I'm facing south would be this one that I started with. I'll move on. Okay. Then, surprise some displacer beasts. I was hoping this place might be emptied out. Okay, well, let's fight them. Madman there. Trusty madman. Should have approached them just to get this show on the road. Here they are. Okay, how many have we surprised? 3. Well, I suppose since I'm just out, you know, cleaning up some stuff, not planning on any major battle, I don't need to preserve my casts. I can get 2 of them with this. Coughing? Coughing. Okay. We didn't get them nauseous, but we got them coughing. Bring Kateri forward and guard. Send Badonka forward. So close. Rilu can take advantage of the coughing. It's not quite as fun as taking advantage of nausea for the easy kill, but hey, that was a 6 damage hit it looked like. I'll slow the cycles down so that maybe next time I can actually just say what the hit was with confidence. 7. I'm sure of it. That was a 7. And Obi-Wan guarding. Still just coughing. Gagging from nausea. That's what we like to see. Just horrible monsters. Choking and vomiting. In a cloud of poisonous gas. 17 hit points. This can only get worse for you from here. Oh, she missed. Even though he was coughing so hard that he was even coughing as the sling was approaching. Is it possible to squeeze past here? It is. 18 damage from Obi-Wan. That one's dying. Sir Waffle is not going to be able to squeeze in here. He's got this thing pinned down now. 2 damage, 7 damage. Well, I hate that. But I have a high hit point maximum. Oh, then he gets his turn. What a jerk. Well, just enjoy killing you all the more. Just keep hitting. Fortunately, I have a very high hit point maximum. And we're just faffing about here trying to clean some stuff up. So there shouldn't be any... Well, I mean, I suppose I could find that in some room he had a whole bunch of other horrible mutants. There could be a challenging battle here, but I think we're going to be okay. Come on, Rilu. Missed. Missed. Oh, come on, team. Okay, there we go. 7. Every little bit counts. But do one of those 18s, no? Come on, Obi-Wan. There we go. We're done here. Air clears a little. Tiny little bit of experience. This experience is for treasure in AD&D First Edition. Not just because you showed up. This doesn't look right. I think maybe did I already get this wrong? Okay. I'm going to ignore the secret door. See vicious looking driders. Okay. One licks its lips. Only one. They have, there's a variety of feelings here from the Driders. Okay, we're right up in the face. There's 3 of them. What's their status? 36 hit points. So they're not they're nothing to sneeze at. But what are we going to do? We're going to surround them. And we're going to try to hit them. Like that. 17 damage. Well done, Obi-Wan. Not very well done by anybody else. Magic missile. Okay. In that case, I'm going to have Rilu try to hit this one. In case he was thinking of doing a spell. But they have AC 2. It's not optimal. It's casting. This guy's ready to cast. Okay. I mean, I have spells too. If it comes to that. Well, which spells should I be using? Haste. That's probably not good. At least they're aging faster because of their haste. Rushing through life. Never stopping to smell the roses. Two hit points. If she hits him, she can get him, but... Oh, 7 damage from a sling. 14 damage. We get some good damage rolls at this stage in the game. No scared. Yeah, if this one attempt doesn't work out, I will go back to the tape, but actually, like, why did I watch the tape and not write down? I wrote down northmost teleporter as the first step, and then I know I watched the whole thing. Killed outright. I won't, like I said, teleporter, mazes, with random battles, not necessarily the main thing you want to be doing when you're playing a game. And so, we won't belabor it. I'll get out there and I'll try to find these nomads or my way back to the lizardmen. There. Alright. A clean knockout on that one, so he'll get to wake up later and discover his friends are dead. Gone forever. That is decent experience for a fight. Presumably they dropped some stuff, but I doubt it's like... Oops. I doubt it's anything too exciting. We will take the 4 arrows. Value of arrows doesn't immediately vanish in this game. Yeah, I don't think this is... Yeah, I don't think I've done this right. You surprised dwarven fighters. They smile at you. Oh, is it because they're nice? No. It's not. Level 7 fighters. Lousy jerks. Well, we'll try to hold person them. Make this short and sweet. Ew. Not great taking big hits like that. But also not the end of the world. One of them's held. 2 or 3 would be bad. 1 out of 3 is not even terrible. We'll survive. Rilu gets to do her thing. The Rilu, she calls it. It's her signature move. Stone directly through the eye and into the brain of an unconscious opponent. Should Obi-Wan even be stepping forth? No, not yet. I'll take his place. Bravely. Hey, good hit too. Oh, these guys have a solid... Oh, no. They have a solid hit point base. Oof. He's Down, he's dying. Not great. I'll have Rilu bandage Sir Waffle. And meanwhile, we'll just gang up on these guys. And eventually overwhelm and defeat them. Good thing for long distance bandaging in this game. That is not an AD&D rule. That is a programming oversight. You definitely had to be physically next to someone in Gary Gygax's original conception to bandage them, prevent them from dying. Come on, team. Land hits. How's this guy doing? Yeah, he's like, we're getting him there. Although, he could say the same for all of us. Oh, but then, really bad time to flee. And so he was killed. Just outright killed. Not down and dying. No hope of his, dwarf cousins coming along and bandaging him. It's over. We don't care about dwarf loot, though. Just don't care. Okay. Well, let's use some of our spell charges here. Roll a 1. Come on. Roll an 8. A 3. Roll an 8. Okay. That's all the healing I'm going to do for Sir Waffle. I'll try to heal Kateri. 5. A 6. Okay. Not terrible. That was better. Roll a 7 there. Get everyone to double digits, I guess. That's really not enough for this tough area, but what are we going to do? We surprise a band of human fighters. They smile at you. Can we flee? We can. Secret door is found to the right. You find a secret door to your right. Secret door in front of us. Secret doors everywhere. Is this a teleporter? No. This is definitely not the route that I took before. The route that I took that just worked out. Surprised by a trio of lizardmen. One of them licks its lips. Can we parlay? No, we can't. Well, hopefully we take these guys down pretty smooth and then get back to maybe getting out of here. Getting out of here would be great. Or getting to where I was trying to get to would also be great. But I have only myself to blame for that. I could have taken more careful notes. Oops. You don't need to move, Rilu. Just take a shot. Come on, she can do this. She didn't, but you could have. Done. Alright. Golfing went well today. Which I was happy about, because I don't golf often. Like every few years I get invited to golf once. And so I don't golf enough to improve at all. So I was better at least like the mechanics of swinging a driver when I was a kid. And my dad would take me to the driving range sometimes. I suppose the real thing to do would be to turn the frames back, or cycles back up for walking. The real thing to do would be to go to a driving range in advance of when I know that I'm going to be engaging in golf with people. Get some practice in, right? Finding lots of secret doors. What I really want is just a tile that teleports me. Oh man, okay. I know I ignored a secret door to my left the time that like things actually worked out here and I got to another teleporter. But that's not what's happening here. So let me try something else. Well, that was to my left. If I ignore that. Gaunt men in poorly fitting leather. They smile at you. I really, really like this portrait for these guys. That's good stuff. Can we parlay, gentlemen? No? Level 7 thieves who all clearly have magic missile items. I don't love that. Okay. What I gotta do, and what I will try as soon as it is my turn, I'll try to hold person these guys. Got the cycles way up here. Well, no. Same level they always are, but very high for a battle with this few folks. But what I'm hoping for, got them all. Great. Do the bandaging. And then slay them all. One cruel blow each. We shan't continue. Loads of experience because they had wands, magic missile. OP1 took them. He can't use them, but he'll disperse them. Teleport spot? No, it's not. I mean, obviously, I should be mapping. Secret door is found in front of you. Okay. Secret door is found behind you. But that's no help. Oh, man. Okay. I gotta do something here. Okay, fine. I'll take a secret door. Secret door is found to your right, huh? Well, this is nothing. Temptation to look at a map. So high here, but I won't do it. I must resist. But what I do obviously need to do is I need to have some kind of plan here. Alright, from now on, you see a human priest. He smiles at you and raises his hand in benediction. I hope this is not an evil priest. Peace, brother. You two are one of my flock. I have recently prayed for another of my flock, and may pray no more. He smiles at you and raises his hand in benediction. Okay, parlay. Be nice. Okay. Okay. We flee. What a weird guy. But I'm not just gonna try to kill him. Wait. He's got a thing going on. He's a set encounter. Well, let's be haughty with him. No. Okay. We will flee. Do I have any charges of Cure Light Wounds left? No. So Kateri is down. Frustrating. So maybe this will all turn out to have been for naught. Hopefully not, though. Let's parlay. Let's try to be meek with him. No. Advance. Parlay. Be abusive. Now, okay. My guess here is that this has something to do with wearing the right holy symbol. Okay. So what I'm doing is keeping my right hand on the wall. Secret door. No. Okay. Well. Oh, wait. I guess if I'm keeping my hand on the wall, I will use this one then. Keep tracing. No luck. Oh, man. Nothing. All these rooms that look like they could just maybe. But dare I hope that I might have exhausted the random encounters? Secret door is fan to the right. Well, I'm keeping my hand on the wall. Then I gotta follow, keeping my right hand on the wall. Oh no. Am I in a loop? Surprise band of human fighters. They smile. Flee! Sorry, gents. But we're in a bad way here. We're tired of fighting. Okay, what if I go this way? Secret door to my left. Very nice, I suppose, but what if I go this way? I was not able, I lacked the discipline to stick to the one hand on the wall strategy for long enough. And this one just goes into a little... Okay. Not good stuff. No good. Okay, I'm gonna run to the washroom, and then we'll try something else. All right, I'll be back. Hang tight, gang. Okay. Back at it. No more of a plan than I've had, but let's keep going. Oh, here's this human priest. Leave him alone because I don't understand what's going on with him. Alright, right now I'm just trying to go to the north and the west. I feel like I've already kind of gone up this way. Okay. Alright. So from the northwestern edge there, and I go south. Secret door is found on my right. Okay, I'm going to follow that. So I can keep going south and west where possible. To what end, I know not. Am I just coming back to the priest? Okay. I'm gonna flee you, sir. But secret door. Okay. Okay. Well, we've got some movement. This is not the lair of the magician, but it's somewhere different. So who knows what we might find. Hey, there's a special wall. Like a wall that's not visible from one end. The opposite of a false wall. A false not wall. In truth, there is a wall here. Surprised by a band of human fighters. Flee! No, we're fighting. Suppose it's not impossible that we just get killed. In which case, like I said, we won't slog back through this. We'll get out there and we'll see. We're gonna get killed. Okay. Okay. It hurts to give up that experience from the fight with the Driders and the human thieves, but it also hurts to be wandering aimlessly. Not that ultimately, you know, I'm having fun. Whatever I do in this game, but alright. So, there's the lizardmen that I could go and try and find. There's the nomads. I've seen the lizardmen before. Like, I found their place. It has a magic shield on it. And I've not found the nomads before. And those are my missions right now. Stop the nomads, stop the kobolds, stop the lizardmen. Just trying to prevent the formation of a larger alliance between the enemies of New Flan. Pardon me. It's the butt rune. Okay, so butt rune. And then this thing. Nope, the one with 4. And the password is not now. You want to slugging through that pyramid maze again? Not now. Maybe if I have really bad luck going out here and like Trying to find the nomads, getting constant random battles or something. Surprised by a group of kobolds. Okay, kobolds we can abuse until they leave. Okay, so my only thought with nomads is that wouldn't nomads like want to stay close? Group of driders. Okay. Can we be haughty with them? Okay. Okay. Am I just having a much higher success rate than I would expect? Because like I wouldn't think I could intimidate driders. Yeah, with nomads, it's like, would they stick close to the river? I don't know. I'll follow the river. Up into the mountains. Off in the distance, you see a large dragon flying through the air. As you watch, he swoops down behind a mountain and disappears. Let's, You found a small dark cave. Will you enter? Yes. You found a passage which leads outside. Will you take it? No. Okay. Here's an area that I will map. Small dark cave. I do not imagine that the nomads live here. Is this the dragon's cave? The thing is that we have been told that there is like a kindly dragon. But yeah, can't. Alright, I'm not going to start mapping yet though. I know I should, but if there aren't teleporters, it's not super important, and mapping when you can't be entirely confident where your coordinates are, it's less fun. So I'm just keeping track here in my head. So here's where I came in. So now I've gone to the left. Now I'll go to this one, follow it to the left. Okay. Then I'll go the other way. Great. Wait, why am I not doing this with search on? Okay. But I should also do this one with search on. Lying on the floor is a large shedded snake skin. Lots of vocative. It's good tension building. Okay. Check the southern way. Oh! Gigantic snake lies in front of you. It rears and attacks. Okay. Well, we know what the real peril is here. Just being poisoned. So, with our fine composite longbow, a THAC0 of 14. And with his armor class being 5, that means we only need a 9. That's a better than 50% chance of a hit. 2 hits, 13 damage. Very good, because, again, more than anything, we just don't want to get poisoned here. Four. And I think all this guy had to do, save his own life. Oh wait, does Obi-Wan not have arrows? Obi-Wan must have some arrows. He has 84 arrows. He wasn't wearing his quiver because it's so heavy. It's hard on his back. Oh, come on, buddy. One of us gets poisoned by this giant snake. What the hell, team? Should not be that hard to hit. It's giant. Where? Short bow +1. There we go. No, we shan't continue the battle. Very little experience. But I guess with this, what so far seems like a generic, like, random snake cave. As you walk into this room, a giant snake falls on top of the party. But it missed. Get the bardiche back out. Oh, come on. There we go. Kateri, get in there. The key here is just getting this done quick. Just one thing dead before any of us get poisoned. Boom. Excellent. We shan't continue the battle. Very little experience, so what you hope with a generic kind of monster lair type cave like this is that they've, killed someone who had some good stuff. And we're going to find them. Alright, well, we'll go east first. Lying on the floor is a large shattered snake skin. Does this connect? Yeah, it's the other way. So, I'm going to go this path first. All the way to the northwest. And then this way, I guess. Also be more judicious with my time. Not that the time is really that important, but found a passage which leads outside. Fine. Leave the cave. Do we leave the cave in the same spot we went in? We did. Here's the northern bound. Spot a group of thieves. Parlay. Let's be sly. You insulted them, they attack immediately. The answer with the thieves. Oh, you fools. What have you done to yourselves? First level thieves. A bunch of shirtless goons attacking the mighty heroes of Flan. Not a good scene. But okay, the fact that we saw the dragon makes me hopeful that we will find the dragon up here somewhere. Because rumor is, I think, of a silver dragon? Silver dragon in the Dragonspine Mountains. The rumor even said it's a friend to heroes, just in case you're not familiar with D&D cosmology, so you don't know that metallic dragons are good. Kill that dude. Ah. Yep. Get our bows put away and our traditional killing objects back out. Attack of 12. Not bad. And now he's dead. These fools will give up. Oh, hey, don't. Stabbing a priest in the back. Is this really... Would your mother be proud, gentlemen? Kateri is just completely surrounded, unfazed. She doesn't even need to land a hit to feel very confident she's going to win this fight. She's so well armored. Oh, and now they're freaking out. so well armored that they, beat on her for a bit. Then they went, oh no, we gotta run. And every single one of them gave their backs to her. One at a time. She maced them good. Absolutely nothing experience. These guys didn't have anything on them. What a waste of life. Okay, now that I realize I can step in these mountains, it's unfortunate because there's obviously a lot of tiles in this world map. Oh, there's the west. Okay. Spot a group of giant snakes. Can we flee? Of course not. It feels like it should, intuitively, like it should be easier to flee. And also now we're back against giant snakes. When you're outside and you're seeing the enemies from a distance, what is it making it so hard for us to flee? Missing. And there's a bunch of them. Alright, well, what we're going to do is barbecue these snakes. Just hope that they cluster up. They have to navigate around the tall grass there. Right. Have survival delay in the hopes that they all wind up fairly close together, and hopefully we can toast most or even all of them with a fireball. Oh, yikes. Never mind. Joke's on me. 15 damage at least. Alright, one down. Yeah, I didn't get poisoned, although I did get hit really bad. Okay. A lot depends on me placing this right, but hopefully I do. That's the plan. Hope is the plan. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try this. Missed them all? Well, that's embarrassing. $17 damage. Not poison, but yikes. And the killing begins. Okay, fine. Jeez. I'm gonna cheese this because, or by cheesing it I just mean start over. Because it's not worth our lives. Okay, I gotta run to the washroom again, and I will decide what I'm gonna do. Hang tight, gang. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Hoping for something good. I could go back to that same area again in the hopes of tracking down the... Oh, this is the crazy one. Where it simply does not look like any of these are that rune. It's supposed to be this? Yeah, that makes the password not now. It's a pretty common, correct password in this game. Okay. Go back to that same area and keep trying to find the dragon. Or I could take a very similar... What if I just go north a bit? You find a recently what? I don't know what I found. Was it a sign of the... Okay, great. Jeez. I was like, you know, if I go north and then west, like cut a different path and just following the river, at least I'm checking more tiles. Alright. I wasn't expecting it to pay off this well. That's great. That's comforting. That's nice. Something happened. Something is happening. Took an hour and 15 minutes, but we got some cooking. I hope I don't have to kill these nomads. Feels like probably you gotta kill the nomads. Oh, it's an area. No map looking at, of course. This direction will take you back into the wilderness. No. Okay. A group of scruffy-looking nomads gathers as hidden sentries give something. They all hold their swords at the ready, watching you warily. What the hell? Children peering out of tents, only to be pushed back inside by their mothers. Alright. What we want... The nomads wait for you to make the first move. Let's parlay. The biggest, meanest, dirtiest nomad pushes his way to the front of the crowd. 5 other nomads stand around him as if to protect him. Is the biggest, meanest, dirtiest one the king? These nomads look angry. This guy looks... But, biggest nomad, apparently the chief of the headman, acknowledges you with a nod. We will give a feast in your honor tonight. Will you join us? Yes. Okay, sure. Are we going to get a peaceful solution? Come, let there be games for our guests. He leads you back to the camp's central clearing. Oh, cool. They made a tile set quite possibly just for this. You're treated as honored guests for the rest of the day. There are contests of strength and skill in your honor. Hell yeah. As night falls, the nomads build a huge campfire in the center of the camp. The whole tribe gathers for the feast. After the feast, there is dancing and wild celebrations. Nice. I love dancing and wild celebrations. During the festivities, the chief, his tongue loosened by drink, tells you of the dangers of the region. You make Hassad Anwal's talk entry 55 in your journal. Alright, here we go. A journal entry. Is this going to embolden me to go back to the pyramid and try to get another journal entry out of there? Entry 55. Delivered as you sit around the campfire. You must beware of the many dangers in this region. Several days' walk to the west, there is the Pyramid of Evil. It has been long avoided by all sensible men. To the southeast is a lair of many ferocious hobgoblins. The areas to the southwest are inhabited by evil men. Oh wait, I have this whole gimmick set up so we can read on screen. To the southeast is a lair of many ferocious hobgoblins. To the areas of the southwest, to the southwest, are inhabited by evil men. Buccaneers, marauders, and soldiers of an evil empire far to the west. And all good folks avoid the swamps to the east. Nothing but danger grows in the swamps. This place sucks, huh? I was hoping you would draw me a map or something. Give me the precise coordinates of something good. Headman seems very uneasy as he continues to speak. He practically begs you to stay for a few more days rather than leave in the morning as you planned. I hope he's Are we gonna get like a bodyguard job? My scouts have seen evidence of a large band of kobolds in the vicinity. I worry about my people. If you would stay until they pass, I would appreciate it. Please think about it overnight. After a while, festivities end, and you are escorted to your lodging. Here, you may rest. Party makes camp. Okay, great. Let's rest. Well, let's save. Let's update the B save. And then rest. Okay, if it's 1800, then, geez. It's only 6 p.m. Rest for 10 hours. We're rudely interrupted. Headman comes to you and says, about my request last night, what is your decision? We will stay and fight. I and my people thank you, and know that we have honor. You shall be richly rewarded for your generous aid. Well, that's awesome. Not because I want any of your money, but because getting money from people is how I become stronger. It's a whole paradox. You may wander as you will, or you may stay here and rest and study. Forgive me. I must see to my people. He leaves. Okay. Are there other NPCs? No map. Okay, let's just rest. Rest for 5 hours. Okay. Rest for 5 more. Nothing happened. Okay, I assume that this is just like a pass the time thing before the battle starts. I hope it's not that like I'm supposed to be leaving to trigger the battle on the outskirts of camp or something. Here's the big hall. I don't know. Let's keep resting. There we go. Rudely interrupted. Oh. Rudely interrupted because that was not the hut that I was welcome to stay in. Was this the hut I'm welcome? Oh no. Yes, it is. Okay. Is there any amount of... Yes. Sound of war cries draws you out of the hut. You spin to face the sound. Horde of kobolds is attacking the camp. A lone sentry charges but is quickly cut down. A family emerges from a hut and charges the kobolds. Advance. Let's get in there. Oh, cool. Gonna be a lot of kobolds? I mean, whatever. It's all just regular kobolds? Well, I'm going to feel really bad if even a single nomad is killed here, because there's no need for them to put themselves in danger. We can easily handle this. I'll leave the cycles turned up. Oh, good. As long as they're fighting from range. This ought to be short and sweet. So it's not quite a peaceful solution in the sense that The peaceful resolution with the nomads is that we will join them in the slaughter of a horde of enemies. But it is a peaceful solution in the sense that we didn't have to find the nomads and kill them to stop them from joining with Ataraxia, which is great. Oh, come on, Sir Waffle. Can't be letting kobolds score off you. Boom. Yeah, I was saying earlier, golf went well today. I had I put my tee off. Oh, par 3, of course, but I put my tee off on the green once, and on the fairway near the green a couple of times. I parred once. I didn't do anything completely horrible. Like I lost a few balls, but yeah, it wasn't bad. Good time. And then next week, the actual wedding is a Greek wedding, so I'm excited about that. That should be an experience. Oh, surround Badonka. She loves it. I will have Sir Waffle toast these dudes. Pick up the pace here when his turn comes around. One of them is just standing on Madman. But we will interpret that as he's protecting Madman. Anyway, this is like a fun little sequence. This is one of those things where, obviously the strength of this game is not populating an area with like NPCs as we would traditionally understand it. So the Nomad camp as an area wasn't super exciting. Boom. Absolutely mashed up the ones that I landed hits on. Obi-Wan can't make it to the fight yet. Come on, give Sir Waffle a turn so you can just toast these dudes. Hopefully this quest, the commission or whatever treasure the nomads give us, hopefully together it's enough for some level ups. That'd be great. That kobold is the right idea. Just kind of try to get off to the side. Not in like a panic so your friends think you fled, but nice try, boys. Sweeping, getting 1, 2, only 2. Oh man, come on. Not getting paid by the hour here, Badonka. One out of 3. Like, listen, that's a great batting average. 300. Hitting 300, you're doing alright. It's just an embarrassing kobold sweeping average at our level of experience. There's not a lot of tension in this fight, which is making the fact that it's very long. There's a lot of enemies. A little bit tedious. Oh, that's okay. But yeah, this whole sequence of like meeting the nomads, seeing their village, like spending a few days with them while they prepare. It is not hard to imagine ways in which it could have been fleshed out more, but within the scope of what parts of a role-playing game Pool of Radiance is good at executing. This is great. And I just like that the answer wasn't to find the nomads and kill them. 1, 2, 3. That's more like it. Here we go. Okay. Right here ought to do pretty good for them, right? Without taking any of us. Killed outright. Killed outright. Just obliterated. Oh, that one managed to just be mortally wounded rather than straight up killed. He's the tough one. Oh, and that guy too. Taking just 10 damage. I'm impressed with their metal that they're not panicking and breaking. It's a little frustrating, but good for them being tough guys. Oh, come on, really. AC 7 on these clans. She gets another shot at it right away. That's better. And then he just goes, boom. Stone's just kind of stuck to his forehead. He's alive. Clean knockout, though. Yeah, on the one hand, you gotta respect their metal. That obviously their ranks are obliterated and they should be panicking and fleeing. By all rights. So on the one hand, you gotta kind of respect that they're sticking it out. On the other hand, it's like, what do you hope to accomplish? There's a whole village of nomads here. If you even manage to get through us somehow, and there's like 7 of you left, what are you gonna do? Like 6 exhausted, wounded kobolds are going to get through all the rest of the defenses, and then what are you gonna carry back with you? How much do you think you like? What's the risk reward here? But we're getting there. Missed. Just wait. Survival. Good stuff. Kateri. You can just wait. Finally! One of them surrenders. One of them. Will his friend get the same chance? Or is he going to be like soldiers killed right after 11 a.m. on Armistice Day? Nope. He managed to pull off the surrender. Good for him. No. Nothing for that battle, but it's not really the main event here. We don't care about their treasure. So now, let's go back to what I assume is the chief's hut here. Oh no. I was promised great reward. Hear the cries and clang of metal to your left. You spin to face the sound. See a large group of kobolds. Okay. This is a scene. Have to fight a few of these fights. Which is a shame. Because they take a while. But I'll use my other cast, Fireball. We're hoping hard that there's not a... The kobolds have no trick up their sleeve. But okay, this makes sense. It's like there's chaos all around. We just have to... We gotta do what we can. Much sleepier edition of James and the games than we normally have. But that's what you get when you play in the evening and you're also aging. Oh, come on. Don't miss even a single shot, man. I will just run right up and do a fireball if I get my turn while they're still at least somewhat clustered. Good that the Nomads are contributing, both because it would be tedious to be watching their animations if they were never accomplishing anything, but also because, you know, this is their home. Like, they should play a role in its defense. They're not going to feel good later if they know that their home was only saved purely because of us. Not that we helped them, but that we literally scooped them up like a little baby and swept... rock them in our arms. It's not gonna feel good. One damage. Come on, if you're gonna hit them, at least get them killed. I still haven't had a turn. I get me. I sometimes use the first person to refer to myself, the character, as opposed to myself, the player. Obviously, I get a turn whenever anybody on my side, on my team, not on my side. In this fight, actually, I don't control most of the people on my side. I hope these guys are bigger on surrendering. Really? Shooting for the back. Ah. OP1 won't even be able to get there. I tried to advance before the fight. It just starts the fight immediately. You must start this fight from range. Okay. Finally. And I have a lot of movement too. So I can get in a good position. So many spell slots thanks to all my many cleric slots. What? No, sorry, manual. I see. I hit N for next when I meant to hit M for manual. I think this should be a pretty good spot. Let's find it. Killed. Down and dying. Killed. Down and dying. Killed. 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 What a satisfying spell. Good game design by obviously like Gary Gygax and the others who made AD&D. Spell that it's very risky because it's so explosive. You can easily catch yourself in it, but also a spell that is, you know, satisfying. makes you feel powerful. It it's just it's great for horde battles like this. Obviously, you drop it in. Just a lot of satisfying firepower, especially if I was bound by full-on proper D&D rules here, which I'm not quite. Getting into position for sweeping at 4. Because normally, even a fighter wizard, fighter magic user, should not be able to cast spells under the condition of wearing armor. So in proper D&D, all of your magic users would be the real like glass cannon type, like easily knocked down. But the fireball is what makes you like, yeah, you're a cannon. You're a glass cannon. You can fire like a cannon here. You can do some serious damage. Okay. Alright, the nomads are out. They had the blood up from seeing that fireball go off. There we go. Come on, boys. For your families. One, 2, 3. That's the kind of sweeping I like to see. Excellent. I don't quite understand the criteria for sweeping. Like, in general, it's obvious that it works against lower level enemies, but the enemies don't have levels. And my understanding was the way that they usually measured the closest thing to like this monster level in AD&D would be the hit dice. But the level 1 thieves only had 4 hit points. Which makes me think, don't they have the same hit dice situation? Oh wow, Sir Waffle's actually gotten beaten on well, not actually that badly, because the thing with Sir Waffle is that he has low maximum hit points. Oh good. They're surrendered. It's the choice I'd make if I were them. No surrender for that guy, though. Hey! Adam, I'm going to guess, 5893. Thank you for following, just like the guy says. Glad to have you here. Quiet in the chat. When I say quiet in the chat, I mean literally nobody is chatting, which is all good. No pressure. I'm happy to have you here either way. It's one of those situations where you almost forget that you're like, part of a thing. Probably not when complete, because I tend to jump around a lot, but I do want to see. I'm really curious how far I can take this party that is not at all like designed for actually, not optimized. Because I let 4 of the 6 characters were created by audience members, and nobody was bound by any kind of trying to balance the party or have anything, and I know it'll be like quite entirely possible just that maybe I can't get this party all the way through because of the racial level caps not being particularly generous in the further games. But yeah, I really enjoy this series. I've played only spin face sound. A huge group of kobolds moving reluctantly forward under the curses of their leader. The headman walks up, slaps you on the back. Well done. Let's say we finish this together. Yes, let's destroy the kobolds. Alright. Maybe I should have saved a thing. But let's see. Oh yeah, I wish I'd saved a fireball. But where's their leader? Oh, whatever. Okay. Just charge. I suppose, you know, why wouldn't I cast Bless? Yeah, besides Fireball. Oh, hey, do we have like... Because the headman is with us now, do we have like cool nomads helping us? Oof. It's like every one of these just right now hit OP1. Yeah, so Curse of the Azure Bonds is definitely on my list of things to do. Although I also... might, before I do the rest of the gold box, I might at least, I've been really itching for years, literally years now, to play Dark Sun Shattered Lands. And that one's not part of a big giant series, like a 4 games, so. My fighters have sweep, which is great, like, because this would be torture. With no fireball and no sweep. Oh, man. I mean, I'd make a lot of use of sleep, at least, in that case, but... Survival. Don't take hits like that. 2 to 3 ain't bad. Here comes the headman. Oh, yeah. Well done, Hassad. Oh, so close yet so far. But what I don't have yet is any extra attack. Oh man, it took so long to cast Bless that now a bunch of us are engaged. That was not worth doing. Oh well. It also doesn't matter. There's like, even though it says they're being pushed forward under the curse of their leader, there's no leader in this battle. So, except for Survival, I don't think any of us are under any threat. And him only because... Yes, I know. The only other gold box game I've played any of is Gate-Rated Savage Frontier. I played a little bit of that, literally to get the feel for the engine, so that when I played the game here on the stream, I would at least like know the hotkeys and like be able to maintain some level of a pace. And so I'm familiar with the fix option, and oh man, I can't wait. I know about the gold box companion, and so part of me had thought I'll just use the gold box companion, and port fix back into Pool of Radiance. But the problem with that, doesn't Hillsfire take place in between Pool of Radiance and Curse? So I've read about Hillsfire. It's like a guide-in, like a side story kind of thing, right? When you see the like immensity of their numbers, it's easy to understand why these kobolds thought they could pull this off. Ah, that's interesting. Okay, and that's like a single character story game. So is it like you only take one of your characters into it? Interesting. I'll stick that in between. I'll do that as an amuse bouche before I do. Yeah, that sounds right to me. I've read about Hillsfire on the CRPG Addict blog. And so I suspect. But yeah. I was gonna use fix, but the problem is you can't go a la carte. Yeah, it's not like an RPG, right? Because when I remember reading about it, I remember it's like it's heavy on mini games. Like, get better at horse riding by playing this little game where you tell the horse to jump. Yeah. I mean, that sounds sounds neat. I'll check it out. Like, it's just a tiny little thing. Boom. 10 damage. Just a crushing blow. Rilu fires in the back. In Curse, that also has a dual classing, I believe. I'm almost positive. I thought dual classing was in this. The plan with Rilu, the thief, who is not a super... I mean, she punches above her weight, but she is not an optimized member of the party at all. She's a thief with 13 dex. Because Fedev, one of the audience members, created her, and his vision for her was that she's like she was a human raised by elves who is searching for her like place in the world, and so she is like trying to be dexterous. She came from an elf. Yeah, that's what I need. Because my plan was to do that with her in this. You know, the gimmick is she thinks like I'm supposed to be attacking with precision like an elf, but the truth is that her true destiny was to be a magic user. But obviously elves can be magic users, but it isn't that well thought out. But that was the idea, and then turned out they hadn't put the dual classing feature into this game, so she's just stuck as a thief, which at least gives her a high level and experience cap. But there have been like a couple of maps where you could find traps or where there were locks to pick, and then otherwise it's just kind of like a cleric magic user or something would have been really just a thing. Would have been great to have another one of those. So glad that I stumbled onto this. Good work, Sir Waffle. Now get them all. Well, okay, 3 out of 4. I can be happy with that. Incredible range on the sling. 20 squares, like 100 feet. Or wait, I think I read that the squares are 10-foot squares in this. Unlike traditional D&D squares. Which would mean 20 square range is 200 feet. That's serious slinging. Just want to get them all every time. Great to have human fighter support, especially because they have sweep too. But their AI target choosing doesn't prioritize maximizing targets, so it's less of a bonus than it could be. Sensor waffle up into the alcove there to take those ones out. Well, I was gonna say, now that it turns out that there was a, stopping the nomads, making sure they don't ally with Ataraxia, was the good kind of thing. It's diplomacy. We're gonna make them ally with us, or not make them. We're gonna make them want to ally with us, and then we're going to agree to it. Now that that's the case, I wonder if we can make friends with the lizardmen, perhaps. I don't think the kobolds are going to work. But, and this might also just be how I think. Oh, good. Oh, good. They're surrendering. Well, not this guy. This guy's being killed. But the rest of them are going to surrender. Yeah, the kobolds, obviously, because, I found their leaders, and their leaders are humans, so you might even think, we have common ground here, we can talk. But they just attack when they see you. I think the lizardmen did too, but I don't remember, because that was a long time ago that I stumbled upon that lizardman place and was not at all ready for the fight. But, yeah. As a DM, I've only ever used lizardmen as a neutral group, which biases me towards wanting to be there's got to be a way. No, we're not even looking at their stupid treasure. Nay. Right. The shaman walks up to you and he says, doodly-doo, something, here's a treasure. I wish that it didn't auto-skip so many lines of story text. But, two-handed sword. Obi-Wan loves two-handed swords, although he's got a +1 and +3 against undead. I suppose if it's a +2 on two-handed sword, I'd actually use that over the +1/+3, because we've done the area that's probably going to have the most of the undead. And, yeah, 5,000 gold. We're taking it because it would be insulting to the nomads to reject it. Can anybody actually carry all this stupid gold? No. Okay, wait. What if we pool everything and then share everything? Okay, there. That worked. Now please leave us to our mourning. It's a personal thing for our people. Okay, well then we will leave the nomad camp. You find a recent campfire, some kind of clue that I was about to find the nomad camp. It's presumably what that message is. And we made it back. Excellent. We'll take the boat into town. And let's do the guild first. Assuming, well, perhaps I shouldn't assume. So if you want to, no, of course not. But the people who are close. Oh, so close and yet so far, right? Oh wait, hold on. We got to turn the commission in before I despair here. I think pretty close to the end. So I've done every in the town or in the city limits commission except for I've done the graveyard. I've done everything within the city except for Ataraxia castle. And I've even done some of the outlying areas of that because I had a period where I was very confused and I couldn't figure out what the wealthy district was, and I went through all these different theories. And so at one point I went into Ataraxia castle not realizing it was the end of the game. But I got slaughtered by some trolls. So it was okay. I didn't prematurely end my time at the game. But then I've done everything else in the town. And then outside town, I've done the pyramid. And now the nomads. So that's it. I know where the kobolds are. And I found the lizardmen once before. But the kobolds have really proven difficult because there's so many. Oh, yeah, please check it out. Please take a look and see if I'm due a reward. Yeah, the nomads are our buddies now. They seem cool. They have a strange custom where they consider mourning their loved ones a personal thing. 983. Okay. Probably no level ups from that. But we did the right thing. What is it? Okay, fine. Can't even take any more. Gems. He's so laden down. What's he looking like? Yeah. Yikes. And it's because he has a ton of money, right? Well, not a ton of money, but he's got money, and we don't need money. Okay, do we have anything new? The kobolds, yeah, we know where they are, but it's a 3-fight gauntlet with an undodgeable trap attack in the middle. The lizardmen, yeah. The heir to the house of Bivant must be rescued. We'll pay generously for his safe return. Okay. Any... No. I was hoping she might have some... like a single word to say. Okay. Is the heir a young woman? Because I did hear ogres to the east have a princess captive. I've heard of Zentil Keep, I think. I don't know where. I'm not even sure if I heard of it in the game or if I've heard of it like from the CRPG Addict blog or from the oh, whoops, I deleted the wrong thing. From my active quest thing. Alright. Well. Oh. Am I allowed to even... Okay, hold on. You're intercepted. Halt! Your presence is not authorized. Do you leave? Yeah, I'll leave. Alright. So... looks like Cardona will have to... He's not ready yet. But if there's if there's some other mission out there, I assume it's just a matter of me completing one of these. So, yes, yeah, like the one where Durton, the priest, joins your party for a little bit, and then you find the Temple of Tyr that has been turned into a Temple of Bane, and you smash the Bane altar. Yes. Yeah, finish that one. That was part of my long struggle of being like, what's the wealthy district? What's this place? Where when I finally found the wealthy district, it all came together, and I had Koval Manor, and then I found the temple. It went well, felt good, but it took a little while to get there. Okay, gotta go through this whole experience. Fully healed. All right, we're off to a decent start. We're not gonna get it done in a single set of spell charges, but we're on our way. Yeah, so I have the active commissions I have right now are rescue the heir from a buccaneer camp to the west. All right. Okay. Well, hopefully I'll get more intelligence on that from somewhere in the game. I try to do these. Try to do go blind, and generally. This has been a little bit less blind than some of my playthroughs, only because a buddy of mine at work played these games a lot when he was a kid. And so I give him updates on my progress, and then every now and then he blurts something out. Oh, you haven't? Are you playing it right now too? Well, I certainly can't hold that against anybody, because I'm just here for hours every week talking. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, whoops. Wasted one of Kateri's Thank you. I appreciate that. And like at this point, like this deep, it's kind of like, you know, I know where the end boss, I know where his castle is, and I've mapped a lot of it. So yeah, there's definitely a few more. Like, because, yeah, I don't know where I've heard of this Zental Keep besides you, but I know I have. So I know there's a Zental Keep out there. That's going to come into focus. So the nomads are done. I really want to find that dragon if I can find him. And I got a lead on him at the start today, so maybe I will finally track it down. As cumbersome as this is, one nice thing about the past is when PC game designers still used the keyboard to its full potential, and the oh, is it ever? Like, I can do this pretty quick, and like I did a full not online because it would be torture for anyone to watch. And I say that when I'm already doing old PC games on Twitch, but I did a full playthrough of Wizardry 1 by myself a couple of years ago, and in that game, to avoid your character's aging, you never want to stay at the inn to heal, and so you have to exit the dungeon, and exiting the dungeon gives everybody their spells back, and then enter the dungeon, and then cast the spells. And in Wizardry, that involves actually, you got to type the name of the spell every time you cast it. And then it's just the same thing as this. Cast the spells over and over, get everyone healed, go back into the town, come back into the dungeon, do it again. So by comparison, the Pool of Radiance way of doing things isn't that bad. It could be worse. Just the bay, sir. And we're gonna dump some money on the ground to try to get Opiumon unencumbered out here. Drop all of your gold, Opiumon. Nothing. He's still weighed down. Because you have items he could pass off to somebody. Oh, we have the new two-handed sword. I should have got that identified. I'm so impatient for action. Oh, hey. Okay, he is unencumbered from dropping all the money. Excellent. Okay. Update the B save. I'm going to make another shot at finding that dragon. So this time I'll follow the river again. Surprise a group of sturges. Can we flee? Yes, you can. If you surprise them and you hit flee, they flee. If you're surprised, it's time to fight. Ugh. Well, I mean, we can beat displacer beasts. It's okay. And if they cluster up, I'll drop a stinking cloud on them. Because their low AC is obnoxious. Okay. We can at least get two of them with a stinking cloud right now. Oh, they're coming from two sides. That's novel. Well, Kateri, you go for that one. Well, she hit it. It's not bad. Alright. I'll do the stinking cloud. Completely engulfing these two. Coughing. Coughing. Well, we'll hope for that to ascend to nausea. Big hit there. Send Badonka down to help with this one. She's encumbered too. Okay, more of us have to dump stuff. Oh, we didn't need a stinking cloud on that guy. We just butchered him. This is flying by pretty quickly. Because for a battle where I'm not even going to do much in the way of thinking, I am not going to need... I don't care how slow. I don't need it to go slow. I don't need to know really what's happening. Good thing they came running to us. Seeing this out. Almost the entire party is crushed under the weight of all our money. Oh, get nauseous, dude. Oh my goodness, survival. Well. Well, at least they don't have good targeting priority. So 2 of them. Oh, and they're breaking. She got the opportunity attack with the sling. And we got them all in the end. No, we won't continue the battle. Well, I'm going to go save happy here. In the hopes of making some progress towards those mountains and actually finding the dragon this time. I had the dragon sighting. I bet the spot is like, it's either like right to the left. I bet it's just like the Nomad camp. I had the dragon sighting just like I had that moment of hearing the Nomads. Where? Saw the dragon. Where did I see him? Spot a group of Driders. Parlay. And be haughty. Alright. Okay, so around here was where I saw the dragon. Off in the distance. Swoops through the mountain. Okay. Surprised by a group of giant snakes. Will they parlay with us? Of course not. This sucks. I hope they cluster up. We'll barbecue them. Are they clustered up? It doesn't matter. Oh, I didn't unencumber. I didn't dump all that gold. Okay. I think this should get all 3 then. And hopefully not get us. Well, a hit on all of them. And you know, if they just keep missing, then it's no problem. The problem comes if they poison one of us. One down. Okay, Vadanka. Actually, hold on. Vadanka. Just drop all that money on the ground. Don't get movement back this turn. But hopefully soon. And poison and kills. Okay, forget that. Nope, I don't care. I'm not Iron Manning this at all. Random battles leading to you getting poisoned out in the field is too frustrating. I can't take it. I can't accept it. But the good news is that I have, I refound the same spot where I sighted the dragon. It's got to be like right around there. I got to believe it's the same kind of deal. I don't mind the exploration mode of just step on every square and hope for events. Because it's cool when an event does happen. Password is Efreet. And also, it doesn't matter. It's actually kayfabe when I do the copyright protection. Yeah, I've got slow poison, but you can't have neutral. Only the clerics in town will cast neutralize poison for you. And so that means you got to go all the way back to town and then risk experiencing another set of random battles. Surprise a group of nomads. No. Okay, good. They're still our friends. Great. We cannot... My mind rejects. Let's parlay, be nice. There. We convince them that combat is not necessary. Unfortunately, they're not. So the reason I didn't do Gold Box Companion is because I like to try to... Yep, one step to the left. One step to the left of the dragon sighting. I like to try to get the experience. Yeah, this is not the original experience because, like, among other things, I don't have to do disk access. I can turn up and down the PC cycles and stuff. But I try to go as, semi-pure. And so I was going to use the Gold Box Companion just to bring in fix because I was like, I can live with that. I can live with not getting the experience of slogging through the spells again and again and again. But, okay. It would be nice here. I'm going to assume this is the silver dragon, but when you're going to tell us that we see a large dragon, tell us what color it is. Okay. Anyway, if it turned out you can't have the augmentations a la carte. So I was going to use Gold Box Companion. It was going to add all the other stuff, like displaying everybody's stats all the time during battle and all that. As you enter in the cave, a magic mouth appears on one of the walls. In a booming voice it says, "Who enters the home of Diogenes? Speak now and declare your intent." Well, we state our name and our intent. What will you say is your reason for being here? Seeking allies. I don't know. Oh, options. We would like to ask the dragon for advice. Don't worry, because I got that save like very close to here. But I'm hoping this is a silver dragon. We don't have to fight it. Let's find it. The characters hear a loud flapping noise, and then a warm rush of air hits their faces. Standing before you now is a great silver dragon. He says, "You are wise to seek my counsel, and I can help you. Far to the east, there is a large kobold complex. There is a silver bottle of great power that will help you on your quest. Retrieve that bottle, then return, and I will send you on another quest." After speaking, the dragon flies through an opening in the ceiling of the cave. You exit the cave to continue your quest. As you hike through the man's... Okay. We'll ignore the cave this time. Well, that was a bit anticlimactic, but... Okay, follow the river up, and then it's just right there. In the hills part, right next to the mountain. I can remember that. I can't kill a good dragon. I can't do it. I'm a terminal goody-goody in role-playing games. Should I go to the pyramid again? Try one more time to finish exploring it? Yeah, okay. One more time. I've got my save. Getting kind of sleepy, but I'll take one more shot at this. I've cleared the graveyard. I've cleared this pyramid too, but the thought occurred to me later, after having done it, that I might not have done it as thoroughly, because like I found the wizard and I stopped him and I fixed the pollution and I found his treasure room, but I never found anything that gave me a journal entry. And he had like a little room, and I'm thinking like maybe he had a desk. Like, can I get some lore? Can I find out why this strange wizard was like, you know, I'm going to build myself a pyramid to live in on the river, and then in the river I'm going to build a weird pollution machine. We're going to move on. Zap. We're elsewhere now. Surprise them. Flee. This is once again not what I was expecting it to be. Because I'm back in that place. Okay, so the way that I got out of here was going south and east, and then near where the weird priest is. That's okay. Dwarven fighters. They wave and say, saved! Hope we don't have to kill these guys. They smile at you. We have to kill these guys. Can we flee? No. Alright, well, I tried to give you a chance, gentlemen. And now, you leave me no choice but to paralyze you and then kill you. Or hold you. In the library? Yes. Unaffected, unaffected. Got one of them. Oh, we're still encumbered. Oh, man. Well, I'll take out this guy. Oh, a basilisk in the rich section. No. If there's a basilisk there, I don't think I ever met him. They have a lot of hit points. They're dwarves. They're hardy. In fact, let's try to hold them again. One. Okay. Well, hey, it was the one we weren't beating up on yet. I did get dropped on by... Yes, the library one did attack me. Oh, there is... Okay, so there is only the one basilisk. I can't remember if he managed to stone any of us. I know I've been... Actually, he must have, because I have been petrified, and I can't think of what other enemy I've met that would do petrification. So he got the drop on us, and he turned, I want to say, Obi-Wan to stone. I'm so sure from when I rewatched my video from last week. You know what? I'm not sure. I have a mirror now, and I never thought about what it might do. And now that you're asking me this right now, I'm realizing, can you use a mirror against an enemy with a gaze? East, east, south. Secret door to the left. Fine. Man, that was I did the graveyard in one session. It was about 4 hours, and I restarted more during those 4 hours than in any other part of the game. And that was despite the fact that I accepted it, I wound up losing something like 50,000 cumulative experience. That Does that work with the vampire too? Like reflecting his gaze? Because man, that battle was a real pain. Ah, right, because you got no weapon. See a band of human fighters. They smile at you. Fellas. No, tried to flee. Well, we also have this option. Nausea. Yeah, I used a lot of restoration scrolls. I lost something probably across characters, like 50,000 experience, but no levels. But that's what I restarted for, is because if you get more than one level drain, you can't fix them both. Yeah, like they give you so many. So I still have, I think, like 5, but I cast the spell a fair number of times. Obi-Wan would probably be a high-level fighter. Higher level. He'd probably have got to his 7th level. This guy's stepping out of the stinking cloud. It's a wise choice, but I'm still frustrated that he did it. There he goes. Very nice. Okay, well, get out the bow. $11 damage, not bad. And Obi-Wan, just finish off this dude. Alright, great. I'm not going to use my hold person for this one dude who we have. I guess we don't have him in that great a position, since right now it's actually just the James character versus him. And anyone who I bother to equip a bow on. There we go. 11 damage. Very nice. Come on, Rulu. Yes. I love when my officially not useful thief does things that are quite useful. No, we don't care about these guys' junk. There's got to be something somewhere. Surprise, some hungry looking kobolds. One licks its lips. And they won't talk. Well, fellas, I don't know what you thought was going to happen here. But what is going to happen here? We're going to obliterate you. Ah. Or we would. If I... Okay, this time I will remember. To drop all the gold. Now, we'll continue the battle. 4 experience. No, we don't need their useless treasure. Okay. So for example, I've just got all this gold. Could have been the kobolds' gold if they hadn't attacked us and got themselves killed. How ironic. Such a busted economy in this game. Where money becomes just a burden. So early on in the game. I lost track of what direction I was going in. Oh well. Wandering at random. I guess if I want to try... I was so sure it was the northernmost door was where I got started on my time that I got very quickly to where I was going. So maybe I'm supposed to throw a rock once before I go in. Oh, come on. Find the corpse of a man. Body is stripped of weapons and armor as well as any useful gear. Like more broken than this? You surprise some large bull-headed men. One licks its lips. Well, I guess let's start the fight with these minotaurs. Oh, there's 3. Not in optimal condition right now. But I'm also not super worried because I accomplished one... If I accomplish one thing, I always consider it a successful go. So... These guys... Oh, alright, we had them surprised. Why did I set up a guard line? Okay, this time, though. They will approach. And because of how height works, he gets all 4 attacks. Like very, very early on in the game it mattered. You would, you know, it was worth like stripping treasure off your enemies. Like even just taking the swords from the kobolds. Even if you weren't going to use them. Because you could sell them and like, you know, you needed gold to buy a level up and stuff. But as soon as you start hitting your commissions, you just almost immediately start getting rewarded so much money. Or jewelry that is worth so much money. Come on, these things are AC 6. Oof. Took a bunch of hits there, all to Obi-Wan, I believe. Whoa. Kill this one. Oh, so close. Kill him, really. Ooh, Obi-Wan, we hardly knew you. We'll get you back up on your feet after this, buddy. Don't worry. Do the bandaging there. Done. Great. A tiny bit of experience. No treasure. Oh, come on. Just let me step onto something that will teleport me away. No. I was hoping the end of a hallway would be a teleporter. Teleporter. Okay. We're elsewhere now. Secret door. I'm going to ignore that because I don't know if I've stumbled into the place I wanted to be. Madman is an NPC who thank you for reminding me though to get Obi-Wan back. Madman is an NPC that I do not understand. Like, we found him in the library and he's just a broken man. He's just been traumatized by the ghosts in the library and stuff. But we calmed him down enough to get him to come with us. But he doesn't do anything. Like, if he is conscious, he just immediately flees or surrenders in all battles. And then becomes... No go in the pyramid maze. It's one of those, you cannot raise it. But I do remember when I successfully reached the wizard's lair, it had involved some spots that were just pathways that I had no choice but to follow. 5 lizardmen. They hiss at you. The leader says, "Foul servants of Yarash." No, sir. No, you misunderstand. You must be servants of Yarash. No, sir. They're wary but not hostile. Let's be nice. Mutilating scum. We'll die before we let you twist us as you have our other people. But you will die first. No, that's not... But they weren't hostile. I was trying to be nice. Was I supposed to be meek? Well, if it's on, it's on, I guess. You know what? Yes, you're right. Ditch the spell. Maybe run away. No, you know what? Okay. If we're going to try to run... No, but we're all pinned in. I don't feel great about killing these guys, but they are attacking me. And the mechanics of fleeing. Yeah. I don't love that this is happening. Maybe what I need to do, because I'm pretty sleepy, maybe it's time to shut it down. Because, like, now I know there's something in here. And it just feels like there must have been a way to not have to kill these lizardmen. I don't even know how I will find them again. But, like, when I was nice, why did they react to that by being like, "You are mutilating scum"? If only I had cut the head off of the wizard. If we were only the kind of terrifying heroes who carried the severed heads of our enemies around our belt, then as we approached, they would see that we had Yarash's head, and they would be like, "Oh, hey." I don't, and I very foolishly, I just haven't mapped it. I haven't tried to map it, because I started trying to map it, and then it turned out to be a teleporter maze, and I was just like, oh fuck's sake. But what I do have, and what I will do, okay, I am going to stop this. But what I got to do is I just got to go back and watch my YouTube video. Learn how I made it to his lair. And I'll watch this video and learn how I made it to them. I'll write that stuff down in detail. And then next week we'll start by diving back into the pyramid and quickly accessing these 2 areas. And I'll try meek with the lizardmen, I guess. And if that still makes them attack, maybe it's a matter of you need to have done something else to win their trust. But, like, what could I do to win their trust more than kill the guy who was mutilating them? What do you mean? What in response to which thing that I said, Adam? Oh, I try... I might resort to a map if I can't make it happen for myself. But I try to the fullest extent I can with these games, playing these classic PC games. I try to just do them pure. But yeah, it is kind of frustrating, teleporter maze. And I've already done the main quest in the teleporter maze. So maybe I'll open my heart to the possibility of looking at a map. Certainly, like, before I subject everyone to, like, another hour and a half of me going through the pyramid I've already cleared, trying to do something that I maybe can't even do. Yeah. Okay. But for now, time to get some sleep. So check this out. The rest of the stuff happening on this channel in the coming week is that tomorrow I'll be back in the evening, probably. I mean, it is Father's Day and there's a lot of stuff going on. So I scheduled an evening stream again. And if I am able to make it back and do that, which I hope I do, we'll be playing Quest for Glory, Shadows of Darkness, which I've been having a great time with so far. On Tuesday, my buddy Greg is going to come here. And we are going to pick up our tour of the beat-em-up genre, something completely different than what I do on the weekends. We're playing Battletoads and Battle Maniacs, where it's become clear that if we want to ever see beyond level 3 as a two-person group, we need to beat the speeder bike segment in tandem, because I even looked for Game Genie codes and I couldn't find one for a level select. Then, come Friday Night Frosthaven, we are picking up with the Quattro Library scenario, which got really touch and go there for a minute last night, but we course corrected and we're back on track, I hope. And then it'll be Saturday again. Pool of Radiance, probably in the morning next time. Stay tuned to the schedule. And yeah, that's it. So hey, if you stuck around to the end, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you came and you left, can't hear my voice, I'm glad you stopped by anyway. So thanks for stopping by. And until the next time, that we all throw a rock into the teleporter the exact right amount of times and so we can wind up in the same place again. Take care of yourselves and be kind to everyone you meet.